Bhadram karnebhi shrunuyama deva Bhadram pashyemakshabhiryajatra Sthirairangai stuštvansas tanubi Vyashema devahitam yadayuh Swastina indro vruddashrava Swastina pusha vishwaveda Swastina starksho arishtanemi Swastino brihaspatir dadhatu Om Shanti Shanti Shanti. We are studying Mandukya Upanishad with Gaudapadacharya's Karikas and Shankar Bhashya on both. Rather, Shankar has taken to comment on Gaudapada's Karikas as a Prakarana Grantha of Vedanta, and he has given the same value to Gaudapadacharya's Karikas as to the Upanishad itself. Shankara has not commented on this thing and that thing. He has commented on the Upanishads, the Gita and the Brahma Sutras. And this Shankaracharya, instead of commenting only on the Mandukya Upanishad, has commented upon the Gaudapada Karikas, which include the Mandukya Upanishad. So he has given the same value to Gaudapada's Karikas as to the Shruti itself. Now one more thing we see here is that after the Mangalacharan prayers, because two prayers we saw with the special purpose thereon. The first was giving a direction to our mind, but second was dealing with the practical spiritual life. And so, when we come inside now, after the Mangalacharan, we find that Shankar himself has two prayers. And a prayer before starting the commentary, we see only in the Taittiriya Upanishad and here. Taittiriya Upanishad, it is very evident that is the first Upanishad on which Shankar has commented. And so there are prayers. The prayers are almost common to all Upanishads which he has done there. And there also, Shankar style, he has mentioned the subject matter within that prayer. And now we meet again with two prayers here in the Mandukya Karikas. And on a general reading, we will find that lot of points are similar there. So the question comes, what is the need of two prayers? And the first prayer is Maya Sankhya Turiyam Param Amrutam Ajam Brahma Yat Tan Nato Asmi. So I'm saluting. So saluting must be for a person. Saluting must be for some entity which can be saluted. And the second, the form of prayer is Patu Asau. Patu Asau. The reality or the entity to which you are bowed down should protect us. And that is a prayer for protection. So the same reality, there also the word Turiya is there. But in the first line, there is a word Vishwatma. So, Turiya is transcendent reality. And the other words also, Param, Amrutam, Ajam, they all speak of the transcendent reality. And that very transcendent reality is Vishwatma. Atma of the whole Vishwa. That means that very transcendent reality is immanent. That which is beyond all appears as all. And Vishwatma means two meanings. Vishwatma means the reality of the Vishwa, real nature of the Vishwa, which again makes it transcendent. But Vishwatma also means in the form of Vishwa. Vishwatma means Vishwarupa. That very transcendent reality has taken the form of this universe. So those who think or feel that Shankar emphasizes on transcendent reality only and describes the immanent as something secondary should note that here he is dealing with transcendent immanent reality. And so he has made two prayers. One emphasizing the transcendence, the other emphasizing the immanence. But this immanence is not without transcendence. How to describe it? Transcendentally immanent. That means without giving up its transcendent nature, immanent. Otherwise, immanence becomes worldly like Ramanuja, wherein they do not accept the transcendent at all. So it is not that type of sarvavapi. It is sarvavapi which is there without giving up its transcendent nature. Gita 9th chapter is something like that. One point. And now, in both these shlokas, again, Sagun Brahma, the deeper connection between the cosmic and the individual is being described. How the individual is a dependent reality on the cosmic is being described. This is almost like a devotional prayer. Individual dependent on the cosmic. We are not yet seeing the words, we are seeing the overall picture. And acceptance of the cosmic as a form of reality. That shines through both the shlokas. Okay? So these are some very special features. I told in the beginning that Mandukya requires absolute unselfish nature which can feel that the individual gets lost in the cosmic. Cosmic itself appears as the individual and then gets lost in it. And it requires tremendous vairagya. So now let us see the words. In the first shloka, the sentence will be the last line. Maya Sankhya Turiyam. Now here again the question comes, what is Maya? Maya comes in the third line and fourth line. So better to get at the meaning, let us start from the beginning. But who, about whom is the prayer? Then we must think of Maya Sankhya Turiyam Param Amrutam Ajam Brahma Yat. So what does this Param Amrutam Ajam Brahma do? We shall think of those words again. But Brahma. Now Brahma is all-pervading reality. Satchid Ananda reality. So what does it do? it has rays, comparing with the sun. Rashmi, Anshu. Anshu means rays. Now, the comparison with the sun, but with a difference. Surya spreads its rays throughout the world. Those rays are physical light. Now, here the rays are made of consciousness. Prajnana Anshu Pratane. Prajnana stands for consciousness. Prajnanam Brahma. So, the rays are rays of consciousness. And the sun does not have to spread rays. Sun is present, the rays are present. And they are all pervading by its very nature. So like that, Prata name is extension. Prajnana Anshu Pratanai. By the extended rays of consciousness. Extended where? Throughout the world. What does it do by extension? Sthira, Chara, Nikara, Vyapivir. Vyapivir means again description of the rays. By nature, they are pervading. By nature, they are pervading the stable and the moving, both. Nikara means totality. So whether there is this is the Vedantic way of talking of Jada Chetan. It does not believe in Jada at all. So the distinctive mark is some does not move, some move. Now this who does not move, trees also are included. So it is not actually non-conscious and conscious. No. Because everything is conscious. Now just now we are seeing that the rays of the sun, rays of the Brahman appearing as sun, conscious rays are spread throughout the stationary and the non-stationary. By the way, it means that the ancient rishis were very well aware that consciousness pervades everything. Modern science never believed that. Never. And an Indian scientist was necessary, Jagdish Chandra Bose, to demonstrate that plants also have life like us. And we feel laughing at that. Plants always have life. In Western ideas, organic and inorganic are the terms. There is nothing inorganic. So that is again an objective chemical definition. Carbon compounds are organic. That does not mean anything. So what is called inanimate is less manifestation of consciousness. You may say tamoguni, manifestation of consciousness. So sthira chara nikara vyapi vir. This is the description of the conscious rays of Brahman. What it does by the Vyapini rays? Lokan Vyapya. So now the universe is described in a slightly different way. There are lokas. That means according to whole Vedanta is being referred in the shlokas. So the whole universe, according, what is loka? Lukyate iti loka. Look in English, same thing in Sanskrit. Look means lukyate, that which is seen. And seeing is our usual talk about experience. I directly see, I directly experience. So Luka is indicative of experience. Now when we do any karma, think any thought, it has an effect on our mind. And that affected mind has its own experience. If we have been doing good works all the life, then our mind becomes like the gods. So what they will experience? Heaven. So heaven is a loka. And if they have been doing good work and also meditating on the deities, they will go to Brahma loka. So that is a loka. And if their karma, good and bad, are equal, they will again come as Manusya. So Manusya loka. And if their bad karma preponderates, they will get some animal body. That is a loka. So loka means the experience which a person gets according to his mind, which is changed according to his karma. So this is nothing but another way of describing the whole universe. Whole universe, people are there. People are there, their levels of consciousness are there. And their experiences are different. So the whole universe is covered in this way. Sthirachara Nikara, one way of describing for the rays. And having pervaded, Vyapya, having pervaded by the rays, what does it do? What it has pervaded? Lokan Vyapya. By Sthirachara Nikara Vyapivir Pragyananshu Pratanehi Lokan Vyapya. What does it do? Bhuktva Bhogan Stavishtan. So the cosmic reality enjoys. Enjoyment, we say, when subject enjoys object. Now here, what is the subject and the object? It has pervaded. And that very pervasion means enjoying. Yes? Vyapya Bhuktva. That is the description of the cosmic entity. Because when we say cosmic and Sthirachara Nikara Vyapivi, then nothing is other than that. That is the meaning of cosmic. So what it does? We cannot say its own parts. Lokan. The objects or the different spheres of experience. That is the bhoga. We can reflect it on our life. We do some karma, we have some experience, and that we think we are enjoying. His enjoyment is of this type. And what are the bhogas? Sthavishtan. Sthavishtan means, in English, gross. Gross means that which is experienced through the indriyas is called gross. Let us go by the experiential method. bhutas, and then they may combine, and let us not go that way. We experience through our indriyas. That is called gross. So the cosmic entity also has indriyas, and whatever he experiences is actually he himself. But what he experiences is like enjoyment, and that is called gross enjoyment. This is covering the subject matter of the Mandukya Upaniṣad. That in our waking state, this is our life. So it is like the waking state of the cosmic reality. It uses its mind and indriyas, rays pervade through all of them. And when the rays covered, we say he has enjoyed. And those enjoyments are called gross enjoyments. And the past participle continues, Vyapya bhuktva, Savishtan bhogan bhuktva. Punarapi. Then what does it do? And again, what does it do? Compare with us, then we understand. Dishanod bhasitan kamajanyan. Think of our dream experience. We have desires in the waking state. And when we sleep, that means indriyas are no more functioning, but our desires are not gone. So the desires themselves give birth to bhogas, new bhogas. Kama janyan. Kama does not mean here lust. Kama has two meanings. The sexual desire and the desire in general. So here the desire in general. Those desires are still there in our life. His desires are free because he can enjoy anything without obstruction anytime. In the Taittiriya Upanishad, we had got this. Becoming Brahman, the man simultaneously enjoys everything. We enjoy one after the other. Anyway. So, Kama Janyan. Now, what do the desires do? Desires put an impression on our mind. And so the mind creates, Kama Janyan means the mind creates. Subject and object forms. But how do we see them? How they appear real to us? You can paint impressions on a wall also. So, think of the cinema. Cinema on the screens, the camera is projecting picture after picture. How they appear real to us? How we enjoy them? There is a focus light there. Film is going on, and there is a focus light that makes them seen by us and makes them real. Cinema, everything appears real, no? That is not due to the pictures only. That is due to the focus light. So here, what is the focus light? Dishanod bhasitan. Dishana means our buddhi, our bodha. the reflection of Brahma consciousness.
Dhi means buddhi. Dhi means buddhi.
Huh?
Dhi means buddhi.
Huh.
Dhishana means...
Dhishana is buddhi. Sometimes the upasargas are added without changing the meaning. So, they are the rays. This also tells us Brahmani Swayam Jyoti. In dream, outside light is not there. So where is the light by which we see? And we see, then we enjoy. Enjoy that subject, enjoys that object. We enjoy both of that. By seeing, that is the life, huh? Funny life. By seeing the subject is enjoying object, we enjoy. In dream I see I am eating a mango. Both are imaginary. And that dreamer, that dream self enjoys the mango. And I enjoy being enjoyed mango. I enjoy the subject enjoying object. That is what I enjoy. I identified with that I as I and with the mango as object. How? That is the property of the mind. So that is Dishanod Bhasitan. Light of the consciousness, pictures raised by the desires. What does it do? Now here, we have to repeat the word Bhogan. But without Savishtan. Punarapi. So Punarapi tells us that it is not the same bhogas. Again means some different bhogas. So we call them subtle bhogas because they are born out of the mind. Subtle means which we cannot experience in the Jagrati. Okay? This is what the cosmic entity is doing always. Then what did it do? He or she or it, whatever it is, his indriyas and mind get tired. Why they get tired? Because of the bhogas. So everything reflects on our individual life, dependent on the cosmic reality. Then what it does? It drinks those very objects which it was enjoying, both gross and subtle. What does it drink? The objects. Visheshan. Sarvan Visheshan Pitva. Visheshan means every object is different. It has some characteristics. Those characteristics, whether of gross or subtle objects, it drinks. So objects are left undrunk, you may say, but without any specification. Without any particular qualities, he has swallowed or drunk the qualities, Visheshan. Then, what does it enjoy? Madhuravang. Madhura means sweet. means anandam. It enjoys the bliss. It is a description of individual as well as cosmic deep sleep. In deep sleep, all objects do not vanish. Their manifested qualities are drunk. So they all go to seed form. So what is enjoyed? On that sleeping, inactive mind, the bliss reflects. Reflects best because when the mind is disturbed, reflection is not good. Even in the dream or in waking. Waking, the indriyas shake it much more. So all enjoyments in the waking are mixed with pain. In dream, less obstruction, but the mind is restless. Now both the indriyas are mind are not restless. The best reflection of Satchid Ananda on that non-working mind. Indriyas non-working means they go to the mind itself. And mind non-working is, it is not creating subject and object. So the bliss is reflecting, Satchid Ananda is reflecting on that non-active mind. That is the best undisturbed joy. That is sweetness, Madhurabhung. It is telling the subject matter of the whole Mandukya Upanishad. Now, one funny thing it does at this point, where think of the cosmic. To understand, we use analogies with the individual. But all this is description of the cosmic. Now it does something funny. Mayaya bhojaya no. No means us. He makes us also enjoy. How? From where we come? From where our enjoyment comes? Through his Maya Shakti. What is Maya Shakti? We actually are not separate from the cosmic, but we appear to be separate, that is Maya Shakti. Maya Shakti is the creative power of the Lord. And the creation is appearance. He, the cosmic, appears as if he has become individuals. And if he is enjoying, we are also enjoying. Because we are nothing but he. But we are individuals because of Maya. So when he sleeps, or throughout these three, he is making us enjoy also. The cosmic is enjoying, we feel we are also enjoying. Okay? So here, it is left at the deep sleep only. But what is his real nature? His and ours both. He himself is doing. He himself is enjoying in Jagrati, in Sapna and in Sushupti. But he appears as different, is it not? He appears as the waking self. He appears as the dreaming self. He appears as the sleep self. Then what is he? He is beyond all these three. He appears in these three states, Lokan. So you have to give some name to its real nature. It is other than these three. But other does not mean a fourth state. There are no four states. He is present in all this, and yet he is different from all this. And these three states are through Maya Shakti. So counting through Maya Shakti, we have to call him fourth. Turiya is equivalent to Chaturtha, nothing special there. But that is philosophically used. In the seventh mantra is called Chaturtham. So Turiya, Maya Sankhya Turiyam. When we count through Maya, Jagruti, Sapna, Sushupti, something different. Jagruti, Sapna, Sushupti, common to all of them. So he must be different. Not like these three. So that is the best description, Maya Sankhya Turiyam. Actually here it means transcendent immanent both. He states, he appears in all the three states. He is beyond. So Turiyam generally means beyond, but Turiyam means that which is present in all these three states and yet different. So now first time we are meeting with a subject which is being described. We started from there. So this Maya Sankhya Turiyam appears to be an adjective. So we are not yet reached the noun, and that is Brahma. Others are adjectives. Maya Sankhya Turiyam, Param. Param is beyond all or superior to all. Amrutam, undying, blissful. Amrutam contains two ideas. Undying, blissful. Ajam Brahma. Ajam means he is not born from something. And he is not born as anything. If he is born from something, then that will be God, not this. It has no karan. And all the karya which it appears, he himself is. So what is worth? If he appears like you and me, what is the birth? Because it has not undergone any change. So the meaning of Ajam is two sides, which itself is not born of something else, and which does not give birth to anything other than itself. Okay? Such Brahma. Now Brahma word is used for same. Bruhate brumayate. That which grows and that which makes others grow. Shankar says it means the greatest of all in all respects. In his commentary on Brahma Sutras, Athato Brahma Jigyasa, there he has described the meaning of Brahma like this. Greatest in all respects. So there it means everything. Srishti Pralaya Karta, beyond and all that is included. Sarvajna, Sarvashaktiman. Let us think of Brahman as all-pervading and beyond all. Now I remember something funny which I told you several times. In Vedanta conferences, Brahma Satyam. What is that Brahman? Nobody defines or thinks. Something is true. Jagan Mithya. Jivo Brahma Yanapara. Anyway, let that be that. But Brahma, we understand. Yat. That which is such Brahma, aham nato asmi. No, aham means semblance of a reality which wants to realize the reality. Semblance of reality which wants to realize his or her own reality, which is Brahman. Now, what is the first step towards that? Bhakti, love, devotion, which appears as salutation, adoration. So, is it not evident what Sri Ramakrishna tells throughout the gospel? Love is the only force which transforms a jiva into Brahman. No other force. So here, the prayer is started. Now another pana, nato asmi, is different from namami. In namami, I, the doer, is very much present. Nato asmi is a fact. That means if I understand or feel such Brahman, automatic effect is that I am bent. I know, people call it I am part of him. I know I am a dependent reality. I know I am nothing but appearance of peace. I know that I have to realize that. So automatic effect is no ego. Ego stands in the way. Ego strengthens this I, the separate. So that is the meaning of nato asmi. Now, if we move to the second shloka, Turiyam Brahma, first shloka, that very Turiya, that very Brahman, but he is called as Turiya there. Turiya asau patu. Now this reminds of a shloka at the end of the commentary of Mandukya Karika, Shankara's shloka. Okay, Brahman is Sagun, Brahman is Nirgun, Brahman appears as this Brahman, but there he finds a quality in that Brahman. Note down now. That will come at the end. Pranata bhaya viyantru Brahma yattannatosmi. Pranata bhaya viyantru Brahma. Viyantri. Three you may. Through Marathi people pronunciation. Three Bengali Hindi pronunciation. Actually it is R is taken as a swara. Viyantru Brahma. So Brahma is given a quality. He may be Nirgun Sagun. But if you bow down to him, he will remove your fear. Pranata means not bow down. Pranata means fully fall flat at him. Prakarshena nata. If you dedicate your ego, give up your ego, then he will remove your fear. Vyantru means destroyer, hantru. Visheshena hantru. So where from Shankar gets all this, unless he believes in the Sagun Brahman? Now, That Turiya is Vishwatma. Vishwatma means self of all. Sthirachara, everything. He is the self where appearances. Ramanuja grossifies this. And he is the ātman, we are the bodies. We are the parts of his body. Vishwatma means in the form of Vishwa, that will say the meaning. He himself is the Vishwa. What does he do? Same thing, huh? But now, in the form of Vishwa, in the form of the self of the Vishwa is doing that. Vidija Vishayan Stavishtan. So Stavishtan is retained, but it is described how it comes. There Vidija. Now, the Gita press has translated in a particular way, and I am not saying it is wrong, but there is another way in which described. Through ignorance and attachment, that is what he calls. No, Hindi translation is that we are doing karma, so as karma phala, the Vishwatma is enjoying the gross objects. You see, next line is Swamati Vibhavan. In contrast with this, you take created by God, Vidhi. Vidhi is Brahma, the creator. Vidija, born of him or created by him. Vishayan, as objects. This gives a very, very important insight. Generally, a subjective superimposition or idealism, Buddhistic idea is loaded on Vedanta. And we are superimposing God's creation and our creation. Panchadashikara has described this clearly. That what we see in the world is not our creation. You call it illusion or whatever you like to call it, but created by God, created by the cosmic reality. We are also creators. In dream, it is we who create. This distinction he has shown. So here, Vidija and Somati Vibhava. Understood? So created by God, the creator.
Swamati Vibhavan?
Created by one's own buddhi or mind. So Vidhi is generally Brahma who ordains according to our karma, like that Vedanta will tell us. Maybe, but he is the creator. Vidija Vishayan Savishtan. So Bhogan Savishtan are Vidija Vishayan. Their Bhukta was there, here Praksha. Praksha means drinks, swallows. Then there was Punarapi, here it is Paschat. Paschat, after this, Anyan, separate bhogas. Swamati Viva, created by our own mind. Svena Jyotisha, by our own light. That's Swayam Jyoti. By our own light. Sukshman, let it go with Vishaya. And that is called Sukshma, the subtler, the mental. Here we have to Adharuta Prashya. Huh? Gross drunk, then these drunk. Then Sarvanetan, the gross settle all of them. Punarapi, again, Shanai, slowly, gradually. Swatmani Stapayitva. Swatmani, don't take Atma. Huh? In oneself. That Vishwatma. In one's own mind you call it, or in oneself. Stapayitva. He drinks and puts them, Stapana, in oneself. That means he retains the seeds of all. So he retains in himself. Stapayitva. So here the fourth thing is told. Hitva sarvan visheshan. Hitva. Giving up all the specifications. There pitva was there, hitva. What happens to him? Vigata gunagana. Trigun, or all the qualities, are gone from him. So all this is his play. That Vishwatma Turiya Asau Patu. Now Asau Patu means if he gives us this knowledge, we will be protected. Otherwise we are dying in enjoyment. So we have been able to deal with both the prayers today. Okay? Let me make that announcement here. Today at 7 o'clock on the Advaita Ashram YouTube channel, there is a special lecture on Sri Ramakrishna, the ideal for householders, 7 to 8, on Advaita Ashram YouTube channel. So, both the prayers we are done. We shall see the Sambandha Vasya next time. Om Om Bhadram Karnebhi Shrunuyama Deva Bhadram Pashe Makshabhi Rejatra Stirai Rangai Stushtvamsas Tanubi Veshema Deva Hitam Yadayuhu Swastina Indro Vruddashrava Swastina Pusha Vishwaveda Swastina Starksho Arishtanemi Swastino Brahaspatir Dadhatu Om Shanti 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 Harihi Om Tat Sat Shri Ramakrishna Arpanamastu.